Yo, what's up? We are now sitting in the Nissan Leaf 62 kWh, and today and tomorrow we will do the ultimate test. We have to drive to Folldal tonight and camp in the car, sleep in it in about minus 25 degrees Celsius. I checked the weather forecast now. The weather is, the temperature is dropping, so we better get over there. It's gonna be cold tonight. I always wanted to know, how will the Leaf handle it in extreme cold? Because as you guys know, the Leaf has problem in overheating the battery. So what happens if you go where it's really, really cold? Will the battery actually cool down faster and so on? So yes, we're gonna find out now. So if you guys think this is a little bit repetitive, yes, I did the trip recently to Romsdal, but it wasn't that cold, and I wasn't focusing on the same things there. And also by doing this trip now, we can compare directly with Model 3, ID3, and E-Niro that we've driven the same route, well, most of the same. So the car has been charged to 100%, and I think we'll do some final preparation before we leave. This is always weird. It says 98 when we are plugged in, but once we unplug it will say 100%. So it's minus 8 degrees Celsius outside. Yes, that's nice. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I want 22 degrees Celsius. It's getting a bit hot. But okay, this is important because we want to start the battery with as cold battery as possible. So it's been chilling down since last night when I had the trip, and yeah, it's been sitting outside. So it sounds weird, but you want to start with as cold battery as possible. Yeah, so this is the best I can do right now. Ideally, I want to start with 0 degrees in the pack, but okay, fair enough. Maybe at this temperature, we at least don't get too high internal resistance. So all right, let's reset everything, and then off we go towards, well, probably not Alvdal directly. We probably have to stop somewhere. I will decide eventually where I will stop. I don't know yet, so we'll just start driving. We are getting close to Evenstad, and yes, we have to bail out soon because we have a low battery warning now. We have 5% left, 17 kilometers of range left according to GOM, and we are 13 kilometers away from the fast charge in Evenstad. So yeah, this is going to be cutting it close. Well, it appears like it, but if you look at ScanMyTesla, let me see, you will see that we have in fact 15% left, not 5% left. This is the way Leaf has been designed, that it will hide 10% on the bottom. So according to Leaf Spy, we actually have 18 kilometers of range left, at least down to the low battery warning. So we should be fine, really. I guess most people who buy Leaf, they don't have Leaf Spy, so they don't know about this. But as for the expert, you can actually safely go to 0% on this car. This is like the exception. No, the end is near. We have, well, it doesn't say 0%, it just says unknown percentage. Unknown percentage, unknown range. Yeah, I'm just giggling. Well, okay, we have 10.9% left. We are almost there now. In 2.5 kilometers we'll be at the fast charger. So yeah, all good. Oh yeah, we are charging now. Getting 41 kilowatts. So it's limited by the number of amps. You see, we are pulling 122 amps. So if the pack voltage was higher, we would get higher speed. Actually, because the battery is kind of low now, it also has low voltage. So if this was an ID3, we will get close to 50 kilowatt, because the ID3 has almost around 400 volt at this state of charge. Okay, and then I'm going to show you the stats so far. This is from Oslo to here, Evenstad. Wow, 250, that must be a new record. But we're going to check again once we are actually in Alvdal. So I have to figure out how much we need for Alvdal. It's just low battery and stuff right now. But let's get out of here. Well, now, let's show you. So, it's not my favorite place to stop in Evenstad, because there's really nothing here. It's just some kind of campus. And we have the charging station here, 2 of them, and that's it. There's nothing here. No restroom, no, wait, what is this? Hey, I wonder if this is open. Let's go check it out. There's just some weird buildings here. This is, well, I think they call it Landbrukshøyskole. It's like a farm college. And I normally don't like stopping here. But if I have to, then I'll do it. But I simply cannot go to the next one in Koppang. And then the previous one, I also don't like it, Rena. Hey, can we enter here? Nah, whatever. Huh. Seems to be like a kitchen or something in there. The microwave oven. But yeah, I'm not gonna lurk around here too much. So I'll just pee in the bush, check my stats, and then, yeah, wait. Wow, it is minus 17 degrees outside, and the heater is pulling 2.9 kilowatts. But, see, I'm going to show a trick here. So what you can do while we are stationary, since we're not moving, is that we can use recirculation. And then we can change mode. We don't need towards the, okay, we don't need towards the glass. So we can just use this against the body and lower. Then we'll lower the fan speed a bit. 2 should be sufficient while we're stationary. Yeah, check the air vents here. Yeah, the air vents are blowing now nice hot air. So now we wait a couple of minutes for it to stabilize. Wow, it's a huge difference. So from 2.9 kilowatt to only 1.3 kilowatt, because you want to get most of the power for heat, for charging the battery, not for heating. So this works great when you're stationary. Once you move, it could cause some fogging. It depends, but actually, for most cases, you can also recirculate. But most of the time, I just leave it on automatic when I drive, at least. But when I charge, especially the Leaf, we want to use recirculation. We have been charging for almost 1 hour, 56 minutes now, and it started throttling. So yes, it's time to leave. We are finally at Alvdal, juicing up, but not at Circle K. That's Ionity. We have to come here to Shell, but okay, whatever. But anyway, so when you compare the consumption, okay, first I have to say that the distance reported from the car is 300.5 kilometers, and then the real distance is 298. So there's about 1% error in measurement here in distance, and that means that the consumption is about 1%, it's 0.9% something. So about 1% higher than that, but that means 253 watt-hour per kilometer. And compared to e-Niro with 247, similar driving conditions, similar temperature also, and also slight headwind, just like the other cars. ID3 was also very close. So you see, yeah, really neck on neck, and it's only Model 3 that really shines with 218 watt-hour per kilometer. But okay, so now we're gonna juice up a little bit, and I have to do the test. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you something. You see here we have Shell, that's the bridge over Glomma, and then Ionity and Circle K is further down the road. And then these chargers have been here since, I don't know, a long time ago, 5-6 years ago. 50 kilowatts. And what do we have here? Hypercharger, yes, Fortum or Recharge, finally, 150 kilowatts. And wait, this, oh yeah, they even equipped, this is the fat one. So they can actually expand this to be 350 kilowatt, because each of these modules are 75 kilowatt and only half of them, half of the stacks are filled up. You see, it even has holes here for even more cables. So 2 CCS plugs. Oh man, finally we have expanded Alvdal, because if you guys know, last summer it was Corona summer. The whole place here were overcrowded. Something about Norwegians, they want to gangbang Alvdal, so they cluster up here and charge here. So finally, but wow, it is so cold here. It's minus 24 degrees Celsius. My nose here is freezing. Proper cold winter test, yeah. So I will just do a quick top up right now before I do the test. Well, I figured since I'm still getting over 40 kilowatt, then I should just charge here. So I went to the gas station to get some food. This is matpakke. It's actually quite affordable food at Shell. 2 of these for 39, 29 NOK or something. 30, I don't remember. And also bought some buns. Yeah, this is not Espa buns, it's Shell buns. I will enjoy the bun later when I'm charging, when I'm camping, but now let's have some what is called carbonade. What is that? Carbonade? Very good English, yes, okay. Let's spise litt. Let's eat. All right, we are now right by the Ionity charger. Over there, you can barely see it, maybe? There, yes, you can see the Ionity, yes. So the plan now is that we will drive towards Tynset, just like before. So I can show it on the map here. We're going to drive to Tynset. Well, not on to Tynset, but towards Tynset and then back again. And we'll try to cruise at 90 kilometers per hour. I'm going to reset the trip meter, and then we will see how much this car consumes. And it's minus 22, so that's similar to most of the other runs I've done with the other cars. All right, we are on the move now, and I just remember I'm not supposed to cruise at 90, I'm supposed to cruise at 88. So this is 88 kilometers per hour, and it's proper cold here, minus 23. Consumption is a bit high, okay, and also, well, I'll keep saying ScanMyTesla, but it's Leaf Spy, yeah. Leaf Spy reports that it's pulling 3.75 kilowatt for the PTC heat. You see the pink bar there? Yeah. So it seems like at these temperatures, the heat pump can simply not work. So the car figures out that it's more efficient, to use the PTC heater. So, all right, we are about half. No, and actually, no, we are almost over there at the intersection now. Right, we are back at the starting point in Alvdal, and this time the car corrected uses 245 watt per kilometer, and that is actually more or less on par with the e-Niro and the ID3. Is that a coincidence? Same route, same guy, same driving conditions, same. Everything is the same, and then these cars use more or less the same amount of energy, except for Model 3 again. Superb how efficient Model 3 is, especially if it has a hot battery. So I think now we're gonna drive to Folldal. I'm gonna start covering the windows now. It's Oh, it's cold. Yeah, I have to mention that. When it's minus 22, minus 23, and you drive around here, it feels cold. You can hear that the fan is still running, but you know, these windows doesn't really insulate that well. So maybe double glazed windows? Yeah. Well, okay, let's prepare now. I have to start insulating. We are now at UK Folldal juicing up, and okay, one other checkpoint from Alder to Folldal. The Leaf spent a little bit more than the ID3 for some reason, and then Model 3 is again the lowest one. I didn't come here with e-Niro, I went to Tynset instead. Okay, but now we have to charge up the car for the night. Oh, and I noticed that during the whole day I've been driving here, the temperature in the battery pack has been staying below 40 degrees Celsius. So that means that, like now, we are actually getting pretty good speed. Yeah, so it seems like the low temperature keeps the car from overheating the battery. But yeah, this is also weird because in here it reports it as minus 18.5, 18, but in the display, it reports at minus 20, so I don't know which one is correct. I mean, I probably assume that this one is correct at minus 20 because it feels pretty cold outside. But okay, so another purpose of this test is to come here and try to heat up the battery, almost overheat it, charge it maybe to 90%. I'm not sure how long I want to charge. And then I want to camp inside the car at Folldal in minus 20 to see how, let me close that one, see how it goes with the Leaf. How cold will the battery be, or is this the way to solve Rapidgate? Is this a car I would recommend to people in Finnmark? Yeah, we will find out. But right now over here, well, maybe I shouldn't talk too loud. You see that it's cloudy, partly cloudy. So, oh man, I just need some clear sky so I can shoot some time lapse. But it's pretty okay for now. So let's hope it's not too cloudy once I finish charging in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So over here, it's just dead silent right now at night. We have been charging for 35 minutes and we are good to go. Well, 24 kilowatt, yes, minus the heater. So that means that we are receiving, let me check here, okay, there you go. Only 22 kilowatt. Yeah, the battery is at 41.6 degrees now. Well, there are three sensors. I think this one is in the bottom, and then, yeah, something like that. So it makes sense that on the top it's warmer than on the bottom. But yeah, so at this point I will just unplug because it goes kind of slow, and the purpose of this charging session was to heat up the battery. So remember to ABC, always be cooking the battery. All right, we are at the same camping spot as before. You see the tower. What? Yeah, you can actually see it. Wow, you see the tower up there, and we start counting at 1:30. Let me adjust there a little bit so you can see better. 1:30. Well, actually, it's better if I could do this. Yeah. So 1:30, and this one, well, it showed 40.4, 40.5. So we're gonna start counting and see how much we are spending. Wow, it's pulling 3 kilowatt. Okay, let me put on the remaining windshield insulators. I have most of it covered, but we just have to cover the rest here. Yeah, let's get ready for camping. Wow, this is pretty crazy. It is 2 at night almost, and because of the moonlight and the snow, you can actually see stuff out here. I'm just using the camcorder. The DSLR is on the tower now, shooting time lapse. Wow, you see the moon here, and the cloud makes like a big softbox, and then the light, about the moonlight, bounces on or reflects from the snow, and then up to the sky again. So this is pretty cool. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, let me just go inside. I have the flashlight with me here. See, I put the drink outside. So let's go inside and chill. Okay, time for some evening snack. 2 at night. I brought some solbærtoddy, sukkercake cup, hot water, yeah, and I will consume some buns now. Okay, let's get ready. Let's see, I guess I have to open this one. Yeah.
Kind of like vlog, but with a Z. Literally like that. Is the green Zerg, that Void, which I think is the highest rated player, the red Protoss. We got Lil Storm.
It is 3:30 at night now. We're gonna do a little checkpoint. Well, this thing still claims -19. Okay, well this one says -15.5. Okay, whatever. But we started with 40.5 kWh 2 hours ago. So that means we have spent a little over 5 kWh over 2 hours. That means 2.65 kilowatt on average. That's high compared to the other cars. They were consuming about 2 something. Well, the Korean cars at least. But okay, so we see that it's running only the PTC heater, not heat pump for some reason. Not sure why, but okay. And then the temperature, also to my big surprise, we started with 41.8 degrees and we're down to 35.2, so we only lost 6.5 degrees roughly. So that's what, 3 degrees something per hour. Okay, I guess we'll have to see tomorrow morning then, but yeah. Oh man, I've been watching StarCraft 2 all night, and also did some time lapse. Each set takes 25 minutes. So I could also choose even longer set, then the motion will go faster, but I think 25 minutes is good enough. But yeah, so I will sleep now, and then we'll see tomorrow how it goes with the battery, and want to see how cold is the battery in the morning. Yes. So I think that's it then. Good night, guys.